Over a 14-day span, I challenged myself to only eat egg omelets with the goal intention of losing weight. Did I do it? If you've been following me, you probably saw my daily updates. If not, then I guess you really don't know what's going on here. But let's give a detailed breakdown exactly how it went. I'll be breaking down meals, macros, daily weight loss, daily weight gain maybe, some of the challenges I faced along the way on these 14 days. I'll also go overall how I felt and if it actually worked. Here are some of the rules I laid out for these 14 days. I can only eat egg omelets. I can modify them however I want though. I can't gain weight. The main goal of this is to lose weight, so gaining weight would kind of be redundant. If I do gain weight, I'd have to stop. Some of the things I did to keep my weight off is eating within a 3-hour window. This takes advantage of intermittent fasting. I also tried to follow a ketogenic plan. This will help burn fat along the way, and overall give me a pretty good energy level. So let's get started at the very beginning with the most important detail, my weight. My starting weight for the challenge was 292 pounds. Pretty heavy, right? I'm over 6 feet tall. My activity level is pretty moderate. I don't have a job where I'm sitting around all day. I stay pretty active. However, my body weight puts me in overweight and obese. My day one goal will be trying to lose weight right away. Day one, I made a beef and queso omelet. I add some collagen to increase the protein content. Total calories for day one is 2,004. 7 grams of carbs, 125 grams of fat, and 205 grams of protein. Day one weight was 289 pounds. That's an overall loss of 3 pounds, but you gotta think, I can't really lose 3 pounds in one day. That's mostly water weight. Overall for a day one omelet, it was pretty good. I wasn't hungry and never got any cravings. And overall, my energy was pretty good. Day two is where I make my first mistake. My mistake being the egg, and egg omelet. What is that exactly? Well, egg salad inside of an egg omelet with an egg yolk cracked on top. Why'd I eat this? Well, because I'm an idiot. I also want to entertain you guys. Second omelet for the day is an egg salad omelet, also a horrible option. Followed up with my third and final omelet for the day, a sausage, pepper, and cheese omelet. Not too bad in comparison. Overall, that should have been my first and only option. Total calories for the day, 2,200. 15 grams of carbs, 143 grams of fat, 213 grams of protein. Day two weight is 287 pounds. Overall, this had to be the worst day. Partly because of the first omelet. Right away, it reminded me of eating only eggs for 7 days, and that's not the best thing to think of. Overall, the energy for the day was pretty good. Day three, I made myself 3 cheeseburger omelets. Total calories, 2,260. 16 grams of carbs, 153 grams of fat, 202 grams of protein. Day three weight was 286 pounds. This is what pulled me back into the mindset of, you know what, I can probably do this. It's not the worst. I also had the perfect set of macros for keto. My energy was pretty good too. Day four, chicken stir-fry omelet. Ate a total of 3 of these. Total calories, 1,828. Total carbs, 68 grams. Total fat, 68 grams. Total protein, 236. Day four weight was 286 pounds. That's 6 pounds down. I didn't really have a lot of time this day, so I kind of grabbed whatever I could. Noodles in an omelet, not so great. Chicken in an omelet, also not that great. My energy was starting to dwindle by this day. Day five, turkey, bacon, and Swiss omelet. 3 of them. Total calories, 2,090. 16 grams of carbs, 152 grams of fat, and 203 grams of protein. Day five weight is 285 pounds. 7 pounds down so far. This omelet was great. At this stage though, I am getting really tired of eating eggs. The bacon kind of helped get rid of that taste. Energy level for the day is pretty moderate, having no issues continuing. Day six, 3 sloppy joe omelets. Total calories, 2,083. 14 grams of carbs, 147 grams of fat, 169 grams of protein. Day six weight, 283 pounds, 9 pounds down. This day was pretty much a struggle. I didn't really have a lot of food left, so I had to resort to freezer burn hamburger. I basically had to season it so I couldn't taste the freezer burn aspect of it. Definitely not the best tasting omelet, but it got the job done. I'm really starting to feel the egg fatigue at this point. Not really liking this. Day seven, 3 steak fajita omelets. Total calories, 2,590. 16 grams of carbs, 197 grams of fat, 162 grams of protein. Day 7 weight is 283 pounds, 9 pounds down. This omelet was amazing, basically due to the fact that it was steak fajita. This really helped me finish my meal too. However, I did make a critical mistake this day. I had a 0 calorie, 0 sugar soda. This made my craving for carbs go insane. Lost a little bit of sleep due to it too. My energy was pretty erratic the rest of the day.
Day 8 of
Spam and egg omelets with avocado. Total calories, 2,138. 21 grams of carbs, 173 grams of fat, and 111 grams of protein. Day 8 weight is 282 pounds, which was 10 pounds down. Why spam? Well, someone in the comments suggested it. I love interacting with you guys. Anyways, this spam was insanely salty. But I'm glad it was because for the rest of the day, I had a lot of energy going forward. Not the best omelet, but it certainly did help. Day 9, 1 cottage cheese and blueberry omelet, and also 2 goat cheese and avocado omelets. Total calories, 1,964. 139 grams of protein, 40 grams of net carbs, 132 grams of fat. Current weight, 281 pounds, 11 pounds down. I really wanted blueberries for some reason, and cottage cheese was the only protein I could really think of to put it with. I thought if I cooled down the omelet and wrapped it up, it'd probably make it a little bit better, but it didn't. is probably the worst omelet so far. The texture alone was the worst. I was very lucky that I had the goat cheese and avocado omelet because that carried the rest of the day, but still pretty hard to put down. At this point, I'm really starting to hate egg omelets and eggs in general. But overall, my energy is pretty moderate. No cravings, nothing. Just not liking eggs. Day 10, 3 taco omelets. Total calories, 1,918. 126 grams of protein, 15 grams of net carbs, 143 grams of fat. Day 10 weight is 280 pounds. That's 12 pounds down. Taco omelet wasn't bad, but once again, it's just really hard to get these eggs down. I had very moderate energy throughout the day. Day 11, 3 scrambled egg and cheese omelets. Kind of running out of ideas at this point. Total calories, 1,993, 121 grams of protein, 19 grams of net carbs, 168 grams of fat. Day 11 weight, 279 pounds, 13 pounds down. So I'm kind of running out of ideas at this point. I'm just trying to figure something out to get these eggs down. At this stage, my energy is pretty low. I don't know if that's due to eating eggs all the time and that's really all I can think about, but I'm just pretty low energy. Day 12. 3 Reuben omelets. Total calories, 1,980, 225 grams of protein, 14 grams of carbs, 110 grams of fat. Day 12 weight is 278 pounds. That's 14 pounds down. This is another suggested omelet that I saw in the comment section. Like I said before, I kind of like interacting with you guys. I couldn't find any Thousand Island dressing that wasn't either sugar-free or full of vegetable oil, so I kind of just didn't add that. I think the added salt from the meat kind of gave me a little energy boost again, so it kind of helped me carry through the day and finish my meal. Day 13, 3 sausage, pepper, and cheese and avocado omelet. Total calories, 2,120. 117 grams of protein, 15 grams of net carbs, 172 grams of fat. Day 13 weight was 277 pounds. It's a total of 15 pounds down. Overall, a really boring meal. I almost felt like I was eating cardboard at this point. Once again, my energy is pretty moderate to low. Just kind of getting tired of eating eggs. Day 14, the final day. 1 sardine and mussel omelet. Also 2 avocado and cheese omelets. Total calories, 1,730. 120 grams of protein, 20 grams of net carbs, and 125 grams of fat. Final weight over the 14 days is 275 pounds. That's a total of 16 pounds down. So why would I eat a sardine and mussel omelet? Well, once again, someone reached out to me and said, hey, why don't you eat this? Thank you for that. It was absolutely horrible. I wasn't really able to finish it, so I did deduct off some calories on that one. The 2 avocado and cheese omelets are also another chore. It took me about an hour to finish it, but at least I knew I was done after today. By far the biggest challenge. So there you have it. 14 days of eating egg omelets. I lost a total of 16 pounds. How much of that is fat? I don't know. Would I recommend it? Absolutely not. Was it effective? Sure. Are there other ways to diet? Yes. Whatever you do, please do not attempt this diet. If you want to follow a similar plan, I'd look up other ketogenic plans. I think the ketogenic diet is a great tool if you're overweight. It left me feeling full, no cravings, and throughout the day I had a moderate level of energy. That could be due to the eggs though too. I had a lot of fun documenting everything and sharing it with you guys. Be a lot more videos to come, different challenges. For the next 2 days, I am going to do a carb refeed, so look out for that. And shortly after that, I'll be starting a new diet. So subscribe, comment, and keep an eye out for more. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. And remember, I'm just a zero. Well, we made it. The 14 days of only eating egg omelets for weight loss. So, I already tracked it on my app, but I wanted to show you in real time just how much I weigh. Right. Just to double verify, I'm doing it on 2 cameras. I'm going to do it again. $275.4. I kind of forgot to record this earlier in the day. So